What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and tonight I'm running on fumes, but they're good fumes because today got my ass beat by the sun out at Eagles training camp. So what a day it was! What an experience! Like altogether, just I didn't know what exactly I was walking into. Didn't know if I was getting a press prep. I can't talk, dude. That's how bad it is. A press pass. I'm telling you guys, I'm running on fumes. But Gabe from the Bro Barn, what an amazing dude he is. But to take me to camp and dude, I had the team tent bracelet on, dude. It was awesome walking around. Dude, oh my God, it was awesome. I'll just leave it at that. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all having yourselves a great night. It is a beautiful Tuesday night. It was hot as hell earlier today, but look, man, I'm excited about this team. You guys know that, and I finally got a chance to see them up close and personal. So we're going to talk about what I saw today, and I would love to hear what you guys heard or what your thoughts are or whatever the hell's on your mind. Let me know. But my God, yeah, we're going to get into these training camp notes, but I got to run into Howie again. And anytime I've seen that man, I always make it a point. And dude, I'm not even kidding. This time it was kind of ridiculous. But I saw him and he was there with a group of people, but like he wasn't talking to anybody. So I was just all right. I saw him and Gabe was rolling out and I had to do it. So I walked up and I just gave him the old Shooter McGavin, bang bang. He just kind of looked at me like he had his shades on, but he was like, you could see, he was like, what the fuck? Like there was nobody behind him. I was pointing at him. But walked up, shook his hand. And I was like, I don't know if you remember me a few years ago in the wheelchair when I told you I was going to get out of this damn thing and I was going to get on my feet and one day be working with you. Well, I didn't say it like that, but explained some things. We talked a little bit. It was really cool to converse with Howie Roseman. I told him, how happy I was to see what he did and that others were able to see, all of the good things he's been doing. And I was like, look, you definitely had some mistakes. We all make mistakes, and it was really cool just to talk to him. And I wasn't going to ask him for a picture because I didn't do that with any players. I played it cool whole time. Got to hang out at the end a little bit with Lane and Jason Kelsey. So that was pretty amazing. But trying to, just be cool with these guys. And I really want to make this career, So it's really cool to just hang out with these because they are normal people. And we try to explain that, when certain people talk about them certain ways. But it's like, look, man, this is football. We're all diehard Eagles fans here. Well, most of you guys out here. But it's just, look, these kind of things are exciting. I've been trying to build on this kind of stuff. So it was awesome to talk to him, snap a picture with him. Meeting some of the players was awesome. I got to meet Ruben Frank. You guys know, is, he's one of my favorites out there. So that was awesome to get to talk to him for a couple minutes. And, dude, just an all around amazing experience. So once again, I have to thank Gabe and of course, Lane Johnson for getting us in there. So, yeah, wow, that happened. So I got to be there, man. And we've been hearing some things, and well, I wanted to see those things, so I took myself a gander. But we've got some comments rolling in. Let's take a gander over here. What is going on? We've got Spa City Chop in the building. I hope you're having yourself a great night. I myself cannot believe I'm still moving. I was up at 5 a.m. to take that 3-hour drive, and then hung out there for a couple hours and took the drive back. So running on fumes here, ladies and gentlemen, but I appreciate the hell out of you, man. Hope you're having yourself a great night, and I will try to bring as much energy and information as I possibly can. You have any questions, comments, please feel free to let me know, but I hope you're all doing well, and don't mind me. I will definitely be a drifter tonight. Been waiting all day. Hey, I'm sorry, man. It was a long drive. I was beat up when I got back. Had to spend time with the dog and do all kinds of stuff, man. But happy to be here. Glad you guys are here. Hope you're ready for someone I saw. Okay. And man, I was really excited today. I'll be real with you. It was awesome. It was like a kid in a candy shop, but had to be cool. Had to play cool. And dude, I try to be cool with these guys. And I think, I'm definitely just trying to build on that and hope that we can keep doing awesome stuff here. So I appreciate you, man. And look, this wasn't anything huge. This is a step, and it was awesome. Don't get me wrong. This was a great experience. I'm very grateful to those who made it happen, but I'm just saying this is a small stepping stone, and I just want this to be I want to be able to get that press pass and be able to walk on that field a little further. I want to be able to take the pictures, not be told I can't have my phone out. I want to take pictures. I want to take videos. I want to be in those rooms asking questions. So that's a work in progress, ladies and gentlemen, but one small step for man. So we're stepping, man. But I appreciate you, dude. I really do. So thank you, man. And I appreciate all the love you guys are sending. And I was trying to get back to all you guys. So if I missed anybody, I appreciate you guys. I do, but I'm sorry because there was an influx there. And I get it. I was posting some stuff while I was there, but it was like really intense, man, because I'm like, if you imagine, like you're trying, not allowed to take pictures or anything like that, but you're like trying not to, be just like, oh, okay, I'm here at Eagles practice with the trainer of one of these guys. Like, this is insane. Like, you're trying to take it all in, and being with someone that understands the game and, you're breaking things down. It's like, so I'm like, oh shit, I gotta tweet stuff, but there's like a line on the field. The media is allowed to step out a little further. I got yelled at a couple times. Not gonna lie to you. We got yelled at by security. Apparently one of the guys thought practice was over. That was not happening. So that was hilarious. I'll have to tell you guys that story. Gabe wasn't messing around. It was awesome. But there was a badass security guard. Dude, that was awesome. Got somebody just screamed, "Oh, they're out of that guy." I was like, wait, what? And that definitely got me some brownie points. But holy hell, I got to give you a shout out. I forget who it was because, as I said, man, I'm running on fumes here. And look, usually half the time I can remember all kinds of crazy stuff, but I can't even remember what my name is right now. Dude, how cool is it? Rube is the man. I'm going to be real with you. And I know a lot of people getting certain battles with certain people, but that was awesome, man. It really was. I like that whole change in the narrative. It was funny today. I saw Jalen Hurts when I got there throw a bomb to Jalen Reagor. I said something about it, and it was pretty funny to see the narrative changing out there. It was like, oh, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute here. Are we getting some positive reaction from Jalen Hurts? And look, I saw some missed throws, so we're going to get into that in a second. But, dude, I just really wanted to give love to that person because they're awesome. I want to say it started with an R, but like I'm telling you, it was Ray. Ray, you are the man, dude. Shouting me out like that. That was awesome. And, being with the people I was with, don't really want to say who the other person was with because I'm not sure that's cool. So, but you yelling that, dude, they're like, oh, that's awesome. Somebody recognized you at Eagles training camp. I'm like, hey, man, just trying to do my thing. I've been telling you. So pretty awesome, dude. Appreciate you. Holy hell. Dude. And thank you. I appreciate you guys. I really do. And it was, I was there. I was in the Thunderdome, dude. It was beautiful. And seeing those guys up close, like we're going to talk about that in a second. Holy bro, I'm not like a little kid. I've seen these guys before, but just being there, it was like, dude, I think this team is about, because I was focusing a lot on the trenches. You guys know I wanted to see that 3-4 defense. I wanted to just see some of these guys taking their one-on-ones and 2-on-2s, all the things they were doing. It was beautiful. I loved it. On Insta. Oh, that's what's up, Mark, my man. I'll have to check out Instagram. I try to do my best. I posted on everything at least today, I think, a little bit, but I'm not sure if I've gotten back to everyone. I'm definitely trying here, but again, on fumes. But I'm ready to run through a wall. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. And the slightest thing could get me pumped. So do not fear, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? Jock Talk in the building, dude. We're talking about what I saw today at training camp. We're going to get into this. We're going to show you the injuries here. Got to see Howie again. Got to let him know. I'm still working toward getting into that room and working with him on making this team a Super Bowl contender year in and year out for the Philadelphia Eagles fans. So we're working on it. But no, it was awesome, dude. It really was. Dude, 4 shades darker. Yeah, man, I felt like I was in the Bahamas. That was, dude, it was beating me down. I was telling you earlier, man, I'm going to be Hellboy here soon. Oh, I just got back from that beach vacation. I was like, is this real? And like when I saw the players, like, oh, they were all complaining and everybody, I was like, all right, dude. So it is hot. Like, I'm not just tripping here. It was a tough one today. So yeah, I'm sure I look nice and red. But I'm beat up, dude. I tried to trim my mustache, made myself look like an ass clown. Instead, that picture, I look ridiculous. And I'm like, of course, I got a picture with Howie and I look like an asshole. Like, I just, whatever. It's about the experience. I don't care. I'm not here. I'm not a fashion model. So, What is going on, my man Randy? Appreciate you tuning in, dude. Nice to see you. I am, again, running on fumes, so bear with me, everyone. But we're going to get into this in a second. A lot of comments flying in here. We're trying to get through it all. But Swoop, I ran into Swoop. Indeed, he was there, and I saw his ass. I was like, get your ass over. No, I didn't. I did yell at him. That was it, though. I yelled at a lot of people. I yelled at Miles Sanders, run, Bobby, run. He turned around and he was like, yeah. So that was cool. I got to pat Jalen on the back when he was walking by. I told him to kick some ass. We got his back. I watched Devontae Smith walking. He was good to go, though. That was freaky. But a lot of people just kept walking by. It was really crazy. It was pretty cool, though, man. Got here. What was the best thing? Hey, we're trying to move through these comments, and we are going to get there, my man. Football is very close. I can taste it, and I cannot wait. Today made me really just – I was ready to run through a wall. I'll be real with all of you. It was pretty amazing. Thank you, Facebook user. If you click that link at the top, I'll be able to tell who you are because I have no idea, but I truly do appreciate the comments. And let's go. You know, it was, dude, I was pumped, but keeping it professional and having a great time and trying to watch everything I could for you guys. So I'm sorry if I missed anything, but dude, I was pretty good out there. So we're going to see what we got here. How was Brown and Hurts chemistry? Oh, we're going to talk about it in a second here. What was it like seeing Jordan Davis? Oh, we're going to talk about it in a second here. Okay, so now we're going to get into these notes. First and foremost, talk about the injuries. That is the one thing you really want to avoid when it comes to training camp. You know, all this stuff you take with a grain of salt, but you want to see these teams building, developing players. You want to see these guys gelling together. So yes, we want that, but we want to avoid injuries the most. So, Carrick Wheatfall, I saw out there. So, not sure if he was limited, what was going on there. Milton Williams, same goes. I saw him a bunch, so I don't know how limited he would have been. So I didn't throw them on there. But Calcaterra was out. Mac McCain was out. Zach Pascal, and now recently added Greg Ward with a toe injury. So, not sure if any of these, it doesn't seem that any of these are too serious. Zach Pascal has been dealing with that illness there. It looks like he might be back in practice here soon on the sideline. So that's good news, but we'll see what happens there. Now in practice, Andre Dillard left. Not sure what happened to him, but he did not come back. Isaac Seumalo at the end looked like he got a little banged up, but where I was hanging out, he actually ended up walking over to. I actually ended up taking a picture for a family, and the family was with Isaac Seumalo in that moment. So I hope they enjoyed that picture, and that was a hilarious moment, what you were saying about the size of NFL players. I truly enjoyed it, and I hope you watched this show because that was awesome. But yeah, I think he's good to go. I think he was just a little pissed off that what happened. Nobody wants to get banged up, and we all know that Isaac's been dealing with some things, and I think he's been doing really great. So we do not want to see him banged up. So, but let's just get out of this and be ready to go. Now we're going to get into the actual notes here. We know what is going on. We are feeling good about this Philadelphia Eagles team, but this offense, everybody wants to know what's going on here. Well, I have no idea. You know, I've been seeing, oh, I heard it was his best day. Look, I have no idea because I haven't been there any of the other days. I can go off what some people say, but a lot of people have narratives, and you have to take everything with a grain of salt anyway. Most of this is situational football, and we're trying ridiculous stuff. I've explained it over and over again, and I'm not trying to say people don't know that, but for people that complain or don't know, it's like I think it's self-explanatory that this is a practicing period. This is where you work out the kinks, try things, you know. And so let's get into these offensive notes, ladies and gentlemen. So Jalen Hurts, man, I thought that, you know, I talked about that 70-yard bomb earlier to Jalen Reagor. That was really nice over Zach Mcpherson. I really like that one. But again, he had some missed throws, and that's okay. He lofted one over Goddard. There was definitely some things that, you know, he could have cleaned up. But he is QB1, baby, because Minshew, he had his struggles today. Reed Sinnett, Carson Strong had his struggles. So, look, man, if anyone's out there balling, it was Jalen Hurts. I thought he had some plays that really got people excited. And I think the fact that, you know, it was a full padded practice, that's why there was so much excitement. And I've seen the progression in areas where I need to. So where I don't is the areas I can't, because we're not in the game and they're not really showing us things that, you know, I'm going to be able to evaluate those things. So we're going off what we see. But look, I think we know that he had to work on certain things. And it's like, it's not that he's not accurate. Like, I think that, you know, he obviously had to work on that, but it's like we talk about taking down the velocity, a little more torque. We talk about his ball, where he's putting his hands on the damn ball in the pocket, where, not just his footwork. We're talking about so many different things throughout his process, but this is okay for a young developmental quarterback, right? Second year starter. So we knew that he obviously wasn't a first round guy I don't understand why people are so hard on this dude. And like seeing him out there, he is a leader. People are behind him. And it was awesome seeing him with the kids and stuff. And like I said, I got to pat him on the back, tell him what's up, man. But I'm really excited about this offense. But this is training camp right now, man. So you got to take it all with a grain of salt. But I thought he looked great today. It was exciting to watch him. Sure, a couple of mistakes, but I'm not going to hold on to that and lose my mind about it. I thought, this was a good practice for him. It really was. James Washington. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Never want to see anybody getting hurt. Looks like somebody is getting excited about Eagles training camp. I do not blame you, NakedHD.xyz, fired new AI dating disrupting industry. Okay, love it. Let's go, birds. I'm with you. Drew knew. So let's keep this thing rolling. This offense, I think A.J. Brown, the question was asked a little bit ago. Dude, I'll skip that for a second. We'll go to the third one. A.J. Brown, my dude, when I say it reminds me of being a kid, when I was there at Lehigh watching Terrell Owens come out there and people chanting T.O. and they're chanting A.J. today, it was, dude, I felt like I was a kid again. It was truly fun to watch. And the size of this man is out of control. He is a monster. So I just want to be real with you. He totally reminds me of T.O., but watching him on the field, I mean, one of the first plays I saw, he made this one-handed effing catch, like off his helmet, dude. Like I'll try. It was like dude, it was awesome over Slay. I'm excited about him. He had an end around. Someone had asked me the other day, you think you're going to use him, in end around sweeps, whatever the hell? Yes. You want the ball in that man's hands anyway, you can get it. Open field, let that dude roll people over. It was exciting to watch him today. Oh, dude, him and Devontae Smith. I can't wait. This is going to be exciting. Miles Sanders, though, I put fantastic because he really did. I've been hearing he's been looking good. We get these little clips, whatever, but dude, he looks like he's in great shape. He's bulking up. He seems driven. And when they're doing that kind of stuff, in training camp, and I get it, people, it's a contract year. Like, yeah, no shit. Exactly. So he's going to go get his. And I'm excited about that. So it was nice to see that. Boston looked okay at times. Like I love Boston Scott. And I think, it makes it hard for him not to make the team, even if he is of the same mold of Kenny Gainwell and Miles Sanders. Not really, but you get the gist. Most people want a power back. That's essentially what I'm getting at. And that's Kennedy Brooks. He had a nice run. I saw him plow over Reed Blankenship. But again, you got to take that stuff with a grain of salt. Third teamers, undrafted free agent guys. So, but hey, positive is a positive. So that was nice to see. But yeah, we talked about A.J. Brown. We talked about Jalen Reagor. He actually had that great 70-yard bomb, but he actually made a couple other plays. So it was nice to see him producing. We've talked about it. If he can produce as a fourth or fifth or do something where he provides some kind of trade value, because if you try to cut him, it's an $8 million. That's $8 million you're losing. 6 and dead. And yeah, I've explained it. But when you're looking at trading him, you only get $1 million in dead, $1 million cap it. So you got $2 million there you're spent. So, hey, look, but I'd love Jalen Reagor to pan out and actually have a lot of good receivers. That would be fantastic, right? A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, and then add him in if he's producing with Zach Pascal. I think that's pretty exciting. So, not looking good for people like Greg Ward getting hurt and things like that. But I think there's some competition here. So it's nice to hear when guys are doing good. But again, take it all with a grain of salt. Britton Covey looked good from the things I got to see. He's a little guy out there, but man, he is fighting for a job. We'll see how he does with, a little more contact. That's what kills me. It's like, look, I'm all for the whole not tackling because, dude, I've seen the injuries already. I don't want that, man. But, being old school, it's hard to, but I'm okay with, getting with the new times. I get it. So I want people to stay healthy, and that's more important to me. So, hey, we'll see. Look, now, Lane Johnson, I'm going to be real with you. I've been watching him his whole career, but I don't know if he's better or like he's just so good that it's just every time you see him that you're just like, man, was he that good last time? Because, bro, I'm standing there with his trainer. I'm like trying not to be, be like, oh, yeah, I just like him because I'm with you, but it's like that this dude's manhandling Josh Sweat, Hassan Reddick. And look, they were getting some good plays in too, man. But Lane Johnson is unreal. And I don't know if this dude, with the training he's been getting, if he might be better than he's ever been. And my God, what? Yeah, man. It was very exciting. And on that same right side, I feel that Isaac Seumalo, man, he looked great. And he, from what I've heard, has looked great. And I think, if he stays healthy, unfortunately, at the end of practice, they're getting a little banged up, but minor injury, should be good to go. And we know that Jack Driscoll also dealing with an injury. So both those guys got to stay healthy, but looks like Isaac's going to take that job, man. And he and Lane, they work very well together and they both feel that way. And I think we all know that. So I think, we have actually only seen it like one time, but from the inside information I have, you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, man, they want that to be what it is. And I hope that's what it is. Next note you see there, the Eagles' offensive line is the best in the NFL. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. I know there's some other good ones out there. But with that last thing right there, Jason Kelce is a unicorn. Let me explain that to you. The fact that this man, is still playing at this level, but I watched, okay, we're going to get into defense here in a second. But I watched Jordan Davis struggle to get through Jason Kelce. And you see someone that size with that size. And we all know who Jason Kelce is. That ain't, size doesn't mean anything. I mean, we all get that. But watching it, you want to talk about, and the only reason I say he's a unicorn is because, people say that Jordan Davis is a unicorn. And you want to say that? Jason Kelce, man, watching him still at this level, he's still got it, man. And that is danger for the rest of the NFL because Mailata still feel, he needs some work, but that's okay. He's still very young to the game, so I'm okay with that. Landon Dickerson, but this offensive line is the best game. I'm not sitting here saying oh, he sucks, he's struggling. You guys know I've been a fan since we got him, so I've been behind the kid. I'm glad they finally gave him a shot. I mean, unfortunately because of some injuries, but I'm excited about this, man. This offensive line is insane, and hopefully Seumalo stays healthy, and hopefully this team just, just dominates. Number one rushing attack. We got some weapons, so I'm pretty excited, man. Yeah, this porn bot it's coming at me, man. It's coming at me hard, and I don't blame it. Did you see or hear anything about J Job? Not really. I actually didn't see him at all. I was kind of focused on a lot of players. I was trying to see some, so I probably missed a lot of people just because of the fact that I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do this all in this short amount of time? Because you feel like, oh man, I'll be able to sit, and you're like, okay, these guys are practicing over here. I can't, and I'm with these people, so I can't force them where to go. So it was I'd be like, oh, hold on. So it was awesome though, man. Dude, Lane Johnson's insane. I really can't believe this line, we're gonna dominate, man. And I can't wait to see what Miles does with it, and all of them, everybody flourishes when you have a great offensive line. So in an interview a week or two ago, he said he feels he's the best. Dude, he looks like it. And I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass, dude. I'm telling you, I was shaking his hand, talking to him, he was standing there, and I'm like, this mother, I'm telling you, I had a close-up look. I was standing there talking to him for 10, 15 minutes. He was right there. Dude, he looks like he's just going to destroy people, dude. He means business this year, man. I love it, man. The things that Gabe has been doing for him and Justin with the food he's been making for him, the things that Lane has done for himself to ensure he's doing all he can to be the best that he can be on and off the field. And that's all we want for these guys, man. So you love to see it, dude. I'm really excited for him. And it's awesome to feel like I'm just a tiny little piece of watching it, from just kind of close, but this was nuts though, dude. And I love these guys, man. So I'm pumped. Kelce should be the staff. Dude, he should be forever. We need to build that man a statue. He is forever an Eagle. Yeah, how hard it was to just be like, hey, talk to him, and not be like, yeah, dude, should we just take a picture? Because I don't want to play it cool, man. Gotta play it cool. Excited to see Kobe versus Allen in preseason. Only one will make the final cut. I don't know if either will make the final cut. Devin Allen had his struggles today, dropped a few balls, and he's not much of a returner. So he was going to have to provide some return man depth and wide receiver depth. If you can't do either of those, not going to make the team. Britton Covey, I talked about a little earlier. He looked good today. Really excited about him, but he's going to need to step it up over some of these players. So he's going to have an uphill battle. I cannot wait to see. But yeah, I'm excited about both those guys. But some struggles there. So we'll see. But Covey, he's been doing all he can. Again, though, see when those pads come on. But let's get to this defense, because this defense, you guys know I've been trying to get it out there. This multiple scheme defense with the 3-4 base. We've been talking about it for months upon months upon months, and apparently nobody gets it. But now they finally have to lay witness to it, because they're seeing as Jordan Davis lines up to Fletcher Cox. And I keep trying to say that for months now, that they're not starting over each other. They're playing next to each other. Think of it as next to each other. Not, I remember that tweet, because it's like, dude, people need to understand a 3-4, man, it's going to be dominant. And it looked awesome today. It was fun watching it. But Jordan Davis is everything we thought and more. Holy shit, this guy, like, he's not only taking up 2 blockers, but he's pushing them back. Like, people say, oh, he can't pass rush, you can't get to the quarterback, he can't be getting pressure. He does. Let me tell you something. Those people don't know football. This dude's getting low. I'm watching his hands. I mean, I'm pretty effing excited about what I'm seeing. All I want to say is people are going to be taken back with, oh, why did you draft? He plays the same position. No, he doesn't. He's a nose tackle. He doesn't play the same position as Fletcher Cox. They will be used differently. So go check out all those videos about the defensive games. I'm going to make one more tomorrow, man. We're going to get this point across to people, dude. I actually already have it made. I'll show you a little preview here. I had actually had it made before I knew I was going to this training camp. I was going to make it, and I was supposed to guest on a show, all this stuff. But yeah, but what I'm going to do is, I've explained these schemes a million times, but what I want to do is explain those 2 roles specifically, why they were so important, what it means to a defense, why we are running that kind of defense that we are. It's just a lot of confusion out there. So we are going to do that tomorrow. But yeah, let's keep this train rolling. Brandon Graham, dude, he looked healthy, and dude, he is going to be a great depth piece. And at his age, it's awesome to see him playing the way he is. And I think that, you know, he's going to get his snaps for sure, but having a great rotation is how you win Super Bowls. We all know that. So excited to see him back. Hopefully he stays healthy. And then at the Sam linebacker, Hassan Reddick. And then on that weak side, edge rusher, Josh Sweat. Dude, those guys, look, it's got to be tough. Iron sharpens iron going against Mailata and Lane. But I think once they face some other tackles in this league, they're going to be producing. But look, I saw some great things from Josh Sweat today. Really looked nice. I got a real close look. Son Reddick I saw from afar a few times that I liked what I saw. But Josh Sweat, I got an up close and personal look, man. Him and Hargrave, I believe it was at one point, destroyed somebody. But it was it was brutal. And hey, I'm really excited about Josh Sweat. Kobe Dean, I know a lot of people have been asking about. And look, he's still very young. And we talked about that. We've got linebackers finally. And TJ Edwards was doing really well by the end of the year last year. So we are actually deep at linebacker for once. Sean Bradley is showing up. Damian Taylor is showing up. So you've got guys, and go back and check out that position by position breakdown I did with the 53 men. You know, I talk about the 5 linebackers I think we'll keep, and it's all 5 of those guys I just said. So yeah, I think that's how it goes down, man. We actually have depth at linebacker. That's insane. Hopefully they all stay healthy, but I'm really excited about this defense, man. And we'll finish up with the secondary here in a second. What do we got here? I couldn't be cool, Kevin Hart. Yeah, man. Look, when I got there, I was like, oh man, like this is what I grew up. You know, I'd go there asking to get my ball signed, my jersey signed, whatever, dude. But now it's at a point where it's like, look, even if I was just invited, someone invited me, yeah, man. Like if I were with someone, I'd totally go up to people. I would have been getting a picture with everyone. But when I'm with the company of the players, like, and then afterwards, like we're hanging, like I can't be the guy, you know what I mean? Like I was standing there getting to talk with them while like 50 little kids and people just came up getting pictures. That's got to be tough, man. Like I really got a nice taste of that today. I was like, dude, holy shit. try to have a conversation with somebody, be like 2 seconds in, and somebody be like, can I? And that's awesome, man. And that they want to give back. I'm not saying that, but that's got to be pretty wild, man. It was wild. So yeah, keeping the level head was intense, man. But we're trying to, and look at me. Do I really look professional? But I'm just trying to let them know, dude, I'm a cool dude. I'm not trying to be a weirdo. Like I'm not like that, dude. I don't need you to sign my stuff to put. That's nope. I'd rather hang out with you. I'd rather do cool stories and like be what we all need out here. So, which level of defense do you think is the strongest? D-line, linebackers, or secondary? Go check out that video of the breakdown of the front seven. I think you'll really enjoy that video where I break it down extensively. But I'll try to give you a quick answer here. I think you have to look at the front seven as a whole. And that is, to me, why I wanted you to go back and watch it. Because I think that is, dude, it's insane what we're going to be able to do. The multiple schemes going from 3-4, 4-3, 4-2 to 5-2. We're going to be doing all kinds of fun stuff, man. So when you look at this defense, we've talked about all those multiple schemes. I would love for you to go check out the multiple scheme video too. I broke down all the different schemes you could see. But in that positional breakdown of the front seven, I explain what all of their roles are. We break down the nose tackles, the defensive tackles, the defensive ends, the outside linebackers, the guys that are just edge rushers, the guys that are Sam linebackers that have a specific role, the inside linebackers. So I broke it all down, and it's filled with talent. So the secondary, though, my God, we have like one of the greatest trios, and they haven't even played together. No, on paper, it looks awesome, and what I'm seeing in practice looks awesome, but we'll wait to see what it looks like on the field on Sundays. But Bradberry, Maddox, and Slay, that is nasty. But the trio of safeties, man, I didn't get to see much of them today. And I was kind of pissed off at myself because that's one of my favorite battles to watch out for. And I was just in the wrong place every time. And when I was watching them, there was just not much to report to you on, like, oh, this guy was playing his position well, like he should be. So no mistakes that I saw from Tard or Harris, but Marcus Epps is a guy that he just keeps impressing over and over again. So he stands out as somebody that just keeps making plays, he's just in the right place, right time. And they're all going to get their snaps. And I think Epps, is definitely proven that he could be part of the future of this team. So I love it. But I'm going to go ahead and give the front seven the win on that one, dude. I think they're going to dominate people, which is crazy because last year we ended the league 31st in the league with only 29 sacks. So that's why dude, you guys know my number one draft target was Jordan Davis right here. Number one free agent target was Hassan Reddick. So I explained why I wanted them, and I've explained after we got them why we had to get them, why they make sense, and people are going to see, man, this is going to be fun. Very curious about my other kids, Kyra Johnson. I didn't get to see much from him. I was looking out for him. When I did catch, when I saw him a couple times, nothing was really happening on the play for him, but at least where I could, it sucked half the time trying to see when I was like across the way, but I was close to the lineman a lot of time, but Patrick Johnson at one point dude, when I say demolish, I keep going to drop the F-bomb because I want to just exaggerate. I want to emphasize. Sorry, I can't think. I'm telling you. So this dude, he got destroyed. I think Kyron Johnson, as I've said, he's winning that job. Do you think maybe sleeper having seen practice today? I don't think any of them are sleepers because, we've explained what they are. Jordan Davis, we all know what he's going to be. Cam Jurgens, he's the future. He's got a lot of work to do. Nakobe Dean's got a lot of work to do. I don't think anybody's going to really be a sleeper because after that, Cal Katera is banged up. But you guys know how I feel about Kyron Johnson, so I can't call him a sleeper. Maybe a sleeper for other people. But if you haven't been tuning in, Mark, Kyron Johnson, you guys that do tune in, you all know, huge fan, Mark. So jot that one down. I think he is going to be the backup to Hassan Reddick at that Sam linebacker. But go check those videos out, man. I break it all down, every single position. There's a video for it, and I break down who I think is going to make this team be the backup. So I'm happy to answer the questions, but I'm just saying if you guys want, a more extensive look at this kind of stuff, I've got it all for you, man. It's got every person battling for what position, their name, their number, their height, their whatever the hell you want to know. So go check them out. But great questions, man. Did you see the Jordan video of saying, yeah, man, love it. The Jordan Mailata, Jordan Davis, two monsters. I love it. Driving me crazy hearing everyone talking about Davis taking snaps from Fletch and replace him. Yeah, man. They just don't understand what they're watching. And I've tried. I've tried over and over again. Still want Jesse Bates. We can dream. Yeah, man. Who wouldn't? He's a great player. And they're back. They're back. I had to skip them a few times, but look, I get excited about the Eagles too, so cannot blame them one bit. But I do want to talk about a couple of these players, and then I'm going to roll out. But in the secondary, James Bradberry. Holy shit, dude. He was just beating people up today. This guy is everything that is advertised. We talked about this. This dude is going to hurt people. He did that. He was breaking up plays. He was throwing people around. We talked about what a great compliment he is to Darius Slay. And I just think that we're going to see it, man. Obviously taking on those bigger receivers. And I just really feel that was an amazing addition. I really still can't believe we made it. Zach McPherson, we talked about earlier, getting beat by Reagor, but he did make, and I have, obviously the quotation marks there because it wasn't an interception. Apparently he stepped out of bounds, the ref said, but what a phenomenal catch he made. So it was nice to see that, but did get beat. Look, he's got work to do. We've talked about he's raw, but these guys got to show who wants to be the backups to those top three corners. And Tay Gowan, I've been trying to keep my eye out for him. Everything I saw, he is still a very aggressive player. Love to see that. And I think he's got to work on some of the things that he got some penalties today. I thought I couldn't, from the angle I was at, the players were in front of me, but I don't know if he had an interception. Maybe it was a fumble. Something happened where he had the ball in his hands. He was running back, but I think there was like a flag on the field or something. And I was like, oh, shit. But he's out there. He's got his nose in the ball, and I love that, dude. And I think, he could possibly make this team. So we're looking at that cornerback depth. We're hoping that these guys can really pan out. We know we want to keep our eye on the future there because I just feel, that's obviously important, but we're looking good right now, man. And this team, it looked awesome today. Even sweating my ass off, dude. It was every second was worth it, man. It was so fun, man. So yeah, dude, this team, I'm excited. Usually when preseason comes around, I like to watch the trenches, don't care about the bunch of, well, dude, I was with the dude who, works with and then the girl, the dates. Yeah, it was like, oh yeah, do you guys want to watch it? And I was like, that's literally where I want to go. So please, yes, thank you. And I'm all about trying to explain the 3-4 to people for months now. And it's like, I just wanted to see up close and personal, what I'm trying to preach to people here is really what it is. And dude, it's that and then some. I'm telling you, this defense is going to be something nasty, dude. Seeing it up close like that was like, yeah, okay, this is exactly what I thought. Gannon, dude, he's just out there. I loved what he was doing. He's aggressive and love his coaching. I'm excited about this. Anyone impress you more than you thought they would? That's a great question. Who stood out to me? I wouldn't say anybody surprised me too much. I like that, the people I noted here were really, the things that caught my eye that I was able to see. So if we go back through here, I mean, nobody's really surprising me in that list of things that happened, yeah, nothing. Jalen Reagor, that was a surprise today, man. I think, with what he was able to do, and obviously with the things he's going through and the slack he gets, and rightfully so, and he's got to live up to expectations and trying to get behind him and show him we got his back. We're hopeful for him. So that was definitely it was nice to see that bomb right away. I was like, okay, and I was like, wait, Jalen Reagor, oh, so that was pretty cool. You want to see those guys getting pumped up, man. Really getting on the same page. We are hoping the best for all of them. I think the Birds have given up on Kayvon. No, I don't think so. But he's definitely got to prove something this year, man. Wasn't too impressed. Well, I did see, not to be a jerk, but he didn't step off the page or anything. He's got a lot of work to do. And I think, if he wants to be a part of this future, could be Epps and Wallace, but it's like, you just don't want it. I'm not saying that. Maybe he does. But go get it, Kayvon. Anthony Harris and obviously Jaquiski Tart are not going to be here after next year. So go get you some, man. You got till this year to go get it. Can't wait to see this team play. Yeah, man. You guys know how I feel about it. So let's go. To remind everyone, starting this Thursday, it'll be an NFL football game on every week. Yeah, man. And we're all ready to run through walls here, man. It's all very exciting. I just, the excitement has been crazy throughout this offseason. Football never ends here, so we talk about it nonstop. But when it actually comes, when we actually get to go on the field, touch that grass, see the players hitting each other. It's there's nothing better, man. Today was a beautiful day. Flag was Barnett actually had a pretty nice play I saw earlier. So I don't know, man. I like him as a depth piece, but that's pretty funny because he is the penalty master. But I'm hopeful that he can provide something as a depth piece now rather than a starter. Damian Taylor continues to look nice, and I talked about him last year. A great nickel linebacker, but health issues. So you got to stay healthy, dude. But the thing is here, you can provide depth if Nakobe Dean's not ready, as we talked about. So you have Kaiser White, Damian Taylor, who can really help you in, as nickel linebackers. Nakobe Dean's going to get the predominant amount of snaps. I can guarantee you that, but maybe it takes a little bit of time. And then you look at, having TJ Edwards, Sean Bradley, who can really help against the run, things like that. I think, it's great to have linebackers. We finally have linebackers. So I'm hopeful Damian Taylor stays healthy. Not going to give up on Reagor until, exactly. And I never will with players. And it's like, look, especially with receivers, I give them 3 years. And especially when they've gone through the things he has. And people, you can't give excuses. Like, bro, you ever watch people you care about die? Yeah, it does a number on you. So I'm hopeful that he gets things figured out up here and really works on whatever he's got to work on. And it's, he shows the talent he really does have, because I know he's a good receiver. So hopeful that pans out, because just imagine this team if we got another really good receiver. So I'm all aboard that train. Cody Dean really was a steal this year's draft. I still don't understand how he felt. Well, they threw out some rumor. It's probably Howie. Yeah, I heard he had a shoulder injury or something, but no, he's perfectly fine. So let's go. But perfect pick, dude, and a perfect way to end this show. I'm sorry, guys. I'm beat. I'm really running on fumes. Neck hurts, shoulder hurts. The sun beat my ass. So gonna get rolling out, but I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna be breaking down all of the defensive scheme stuff like that. They have a walkthrough tomorrow, closed, so not gonna be able to talk about anything that happened. So yeah, we'll be doing that show. So I hope to see you then. If you enjoyed this content, do me a favor. Hit that like button. You can always subscribe to the channel. Turn that notification bell on. You'll be joining me live next time when we talk some birds. But I am hitting the hay. I hope you guys are all having a great week so far. I'm seriously, I don't know how I'm just like, are you talking? Are there words coming out? Because I know I've been slurring this whole damn time, and I don't drink, so I don't know what's happening. Yeah, man, I'm going to do that, and I'll definitely be back tomorrow. Let's go birds. You know it. Other than that, let's go. You know it, dude. I'm ready to. It's time, dude. But I will be back tomorrow. If you guys need anything, you can always reach out to me. If you want to comment down below, you're watching this later, always happy to talk birds with you whenever I see it, and we'll get down. But yes, have yourselves a great rest of your night. And until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith. And this has been On the Road to Victory. Have a good one, and as always, go Birds!